Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know.
Hello YouTube, it's your girl Kimberly. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. In this video, I am going to be the last person to probably review Huda Beauty's Easy Bake Loose Baking Powder. I know it's been out for a while. I'm just getting around to it. I wish I had done this earlier, but you know, better late than never, right? So these are going to be my thoughts on this amazing powder. But before we get started, please subscribe to the channel. Welcome. This is your first time here. We're glad you came. But we need you to subscribe. That way you can support us and also not miss out on any great videos, okay? Beauty, hair, nails, tech, travel, all the things. We talk about it here and we want you to be a part of that conversation. Hit the notification bell so you'll be first to know when I post. Like the video if you like the video. Alright, so my favorite powders have been the one size. I have the light pink powder, like the original launch of the pink, and then the NYX HD hydrating powder. That powder is white, so I have to be a lot more careful and strategic with that. But I loved in the past Fenty Beauty Honey, AJ Crimson's yellow powder, so banana powder, the old school, True and Reliable for the Lolo. So I was just like, I need to try this Huda Beauty powder that everybody's talking about. So I have the shade Kunafa, so that's what we're gonna go with, how to be pronounced. And it is the deep yellow shade. So as you can see, it is very well loved and well used. I'm trying to be so gingerly because I don't want to have loose powder all over my house. So that's what it looks like. And with the yellows, it's kind of hard based on your skin tone. If you're Fenty 400 to like 460, there's two yellows and you're gonna be like, should I get the lighter yellow or the darker yellow? I just went with the darker yellow and I'm glad that I did because it has more pigment and it really gets the job done. The way I traditionally apply it is with this here, the Beauty Blender, and it's gross and dirty, so you know, judge me, but Beauty Blender little powder puff thing. I want to try the one size little triangular puffs. Those things look so good, but and especially with nails, the triangle will be a little easier to maneuver. But I'm actually going to just get some residual powder here and do a little on-screen touch-up live so y'all can see. You see how matte my forehead is now? Like, this powder is amazing. Like, I do it for like a little powder spot touch-up. I will do it for baking, setting, any kind of powdering that I feel like I need. This is my go-to powder now. It is amazing. Look how it just literally took all the shine away. And I didn't even, like, I was just using the residual of what like sparked off the package. I didn't even full go in with the powder. But it is amazing. Like, literally yesterday I went out for like to do things and it was raining, and I'm also a sweaty Betty in the face, so I was dripping sweat, wiping my face. It was humid because of the rain and it's summertime, and my under eye concealer did not move. Like, hours later I got back home and I looked under my eyes and I was like, my concealer under my eyes didn't go nowhere. And it's specifically because of this powder. I was wearing the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer, but oh my god, my under eye looked gorgeous. It was in place, it didn't move, it didn't shift, nothing like that. It was still wonderful, wonderful. And I was like, ugh, this powder is everything. So if you have sensitive skin, acne prone skin, oily skin, a sweaty face, there's nothing that this powder can't withstand. Now, this powder plus the one size setting spray, your makeup is going to stay on for the rest of your life. But this powder is amazing. I do use it all over my face. There's a cinnamon cake one that I think I would be able to use as like a powder foundation. So I'm a little curious about that. But also, this is a huge powder and I need to finish this first before I start buying the second one. No product graveyards. But this in the one size is literally neck and neck for best powder. Yeah, like I can't decide which one's better. They're both amazing, but right now this one is my favorite just because I have this in the yellow, and I'm gonna get the one size in the yellow one day too so I could compare them. But it is an absolutely phenomenal powder. Like I said, rain, sleet, snow, this is the post office powder because she works no matter what the weather is, okay? And it's not drying. I don't feel that I look cakey. You're able to change the utensil you apply it with so that way you can make it more like if you want a fluffy light application using a big powder brush. If you want baking, then you know, take the poof and then like cake it up underneath your eye if you want. But it's so multifaceted, different ways to use it. I even used it to like set concealer before eyeshadow and it like helped my eyeshadow to stay longer. Like it is just such a wonderful multifaceted setting powder. Like loose baking and setting, every kind of way you use powder, you can use this powder and it's great. Now I will say the fragrance is strong with this one. Lord, even when I just put some on, I was like, and my nose is stuffed up and I still smelled the fragrance. Some people absolutely love it, some people hate it. There are fragrance free options, but I don't think every shade is fragrance free yet. So you know, if yours isn't, definitely go in their comment section and tell them you want fragrance free, because the fragrance is so strong that if you have issues with fragrance, I could see how this powder would be a problem. I'm not even going to front. Her liquid foundation, I stopped using it because of the fragrance, and I just switched to the stick because I was like, Lord, that's too strong, okay? And it doesn't dissipate. But this one, it does dissipate after a while, but it is such a beautiful powder. Like I'm just looking at the center of my face that I powdered, and it instantly looks 100 times better, less oily, and it doesn't look fake. Like it still looks like my real skin. Like you still is moving and shaking with the rest of my face. Like such a great powder. And I also feel like when it comes to setting powders, this one is both finely milled enough that it's not going to be cakey or dry looking, but it's also substantial enough that sometimes with my NYX powder, you just blow and it feels like all the powder is gone, and it's harder to use because it's just so lightweight. But that's also like the beauty of it. But this one is like the perfect, not too big, not too small ability to use it to make sure that I have like the best proper powder application. Now I will keep 100, I don't bake like I used to, so oftentimes when I say set my concealer, even if I do have powder on this, it'll be minimal and I'll just be like patting it in because baking is really drying, and especially under my eyes, that's just not. And I wear contacts, so it's like you can also get all this powder in your eye, be careful. So that's a whole nother thing. But I absolutely love this setting powder. I can't speak more highly of it enough. And I do think for the amount of product you get and for the price point and the performance of the product, it's absolutely worth it. So if you are one of the last people on earth to try the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder, I suggest that you do, because it is one of the best setting powders, hand down. Her and one size, those are the only two that are standing in the setting powder battle. You know, like I said, the NYX could pop up every once in a while, but as long as she's only in white, then she can't really stand a chance either. But these babies, Huda Beauty Easy Bake, this is the truth. All right, so thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. If you have any other questions about this product, please drop down in the comments below so I can answer them. And have a great day, and thank you for watching my video. Make sure you subscribe. Bye.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be